Well, Russ, it felt like it all came together on Wednesday night, and that was probably the best we've seen of MK Dons this season.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd probably say so. What I would say, I think there's been a lot of performances and not far away from that. And as I've always said, I've said too many times this season, that the goals have changed the context and the complex of the game. So, it was brilliant. I was really, really pleased with it. We started really well and never really went away from that, which is the most pleasing thing. I think I've said before to the players that there's a way of doing things where, what we have to accept we're going to get beat every now and again, but as long as we stick to us and what we're about and what we do and what we work on, and so much of the stuff. I mean, the goals was such a great example to those players of all the stuff that they work so hard on, all coming together. The way they defended the box, then the way they counter-attacked, then the way they stopped it because they realised it wasn't quite on. There wasn't enough numbers yet, and then they got into structure so quickly. I was really pleased, really proud of the players. Fantastic performance. And one that we got what we deserved. We got what we deserved. So really pleased, and we now have to make sure we back that up, because there's been some really, really top performances individually, and it's 3 games in 6 days, so it's not going to be easy, and we're going to a place that's going to be tough to play. So, I think everyone's excited about it. I think the feeling after that game, the feeling during that game, you could see how much the players enjoyed it. And enjoyed the feeling after. We now have to continue that and move forward.
How much of how much pleasure could you take from it as well, given that was the culmination of basically what you've been trying for a whole year?
Yeah, I think the most pleasing thing for any coach, manager is when you see work that you do on a training pitch transferred to a match day, and it's the hardest bit because there's so many variables in a match day: the opposition, how they set up. The pitch, the context of the game, how the momentum the other team had, we have, the mentality of the group, injuries, all that stuff. But the most pleasing thing for me when I watch it, I watch with so much pride on Tuesday, Wednesday, and there's been a lot of times I've watched felt the same way this season, and we haven't quite got that bit of luck, or we conceded first, so it's changed things. But the amount of pride I think we had, all of us, the staff. And the players on the bench as well, because I know how much hard work goes into it. Everyone watching it, and you see the stuff that we constantly talk about, work on a lot. We talk about in videos individually. So to see it all come together and the way they performed was outstanding. And you stand there watching with immense pride at the people you're responsible for. So huge credit to the players. And now my job is to make sure we don't get comfortable with that and we don't enjoy it too much, because it's 3 points, and the performance was outstanding. But we have to make sure we back that up with another one now.
And that's the thing that I suppose every football club anywhere is striving for, isn't it? Is consistency and performances that you can set your watch by.
Yeah, definitely. I think we haven't been able to be consistent with the team selection. We spoke about that a lot with you guys because of the amount of games and the injuries and little niggles and stuff like that. But I'm hopeful we can, get as close to that team as possible again tomorrow. There might be 1 or 2 changes, but we're trying to get consistency in everything we do in our approach. I said to you before, the process is very consistent regardless of the win, lose or draw. We try and learn from everything, and it'll be the same from Wednesday. There's still stuff we can definitely improve. There's stuff we've learned from the game, and we have to make sure we do that and focus on that moving in to just tomorrow. Every game has a different, like if you want setting the scene, every game's different. Every team we play against is different, but what shouldn't be different is how we approach it and how we, the stuff that we show, what the fundamentals and non-negotiables of our team and the max performing to the best of our ability, our maximum potential. So I'm really excited about it. It's been a long week for the guys already, so we have to really take care of them in training today and look after them, make sure they're ready for tomorrow. But I think the players will be really looking forward to it. Everyone really enjoyed Wednesday. And, I said to you last week, we've lost 1 in 7 or 8, however many it is. There's some real momentum building, and the players know that they're becoming really difficult to beat first and foremost, despite all the other stuff, the football and the way they attacked brilliantly on Wednesday. They're becoming really difficult to beat, and real togetherness and real connection with with each other and what we're doing. So that's so pleasing, and we just have to keep building and growing.
We've spoken about him quite a lot since he signed, but Scott Fraser's one heck of a player, isn't he?
Yeah, I think it's I think to a man, you know, before talking about Scotty, I thought they were all outstanding. When there wasn't one bad performance, and you need that when you're going away from home to one of the teams, you know, the top teams in the league. But yeah, he's you run out of superlatives for Scotty, don't you? Just, you know, he's a fantastic footballer. He gets kicked a lot. He gets targeted a lot now. He has to ride a lot of challenges, but he's gifted. That's why we tried. You know, we brought him here and we tried. And as I said to you, I thought he was gone. I thought he wasn't going to be signing for us. I thought we'd lost him, and then luckily for us, he really liked what we're doing. He really enjoys the way we play, and he's helping us improve. And he's been fantastic. And he's still got a lot of improvement to make. He knows how I feel about that, how I feel about him, and where he can improve. And most importantly, he agrees on that, which is great because his attitude's top drawer. But he plays with so much confidence in his own ability, so much desire to improve and you know, perform at a high level. He's been really honest about that. He's come here to try and either get there with us or do well enough in a style that suits him to make sure that he's attractive to other teams. So we need to make sure that we keep him with us and he keeps going about and he keeps improving. And but I think you can see how much the players trust him on the ball, enjoy it, and out of possession he's getting better and better. And he on the Wednesday, that was really pleasing how well he'd done the other side of the game as well.
Another player who I think has almost gone under the radar in the last few weeks is Ben Gladwin. He sort of floated about a little bit more on Wednesday night, I felt. He switched flanks a couple of times and found himself in the middle of the park for a bit. And he's just showing how versatile he is as well, isn't he?
Yeah, let's keep him under the radar, shall we? He's, you know, Ben, I've so much time for as a person and a player. Firstly, he's a brilliant player. That can play a number of positions, 2-footed, good balance, big, strong, athletic. But as a person, the mental resilience he's shown to come back from injury and the willingness to play in any position for us is incredible. So we have to manage him. We know that. And we have to also give him a little bit of freedom. He's a little bit different to some of the other players. You know, he's got so much ability. He feels a situation on the pitch. He senses when he can come inside, when he can swap, when he can go. But he knows he has a real job to do for us defensively if he's playing that position. He's done it brilliantly. But he gives us so much. He gives us so much calmness, composure on the ball, intelligence. You can see how him and Colton and Cameron linked up a lot, Andy Sermon. So we've got some really intelligent footballers, and they all had something a bit different. And we just got to try and manage Ben and keep him fit. And he's got himself in a really, really good place physically. And it's testament to the sports science and medical team here as well, the way they manage him and make sure that we can have him available for the games. And I'm really, really pleased with his foot, especially since he's gone out to wing back and he's played both sides, as you said. I'm really, really pleased with what he's bringing. And again, he's another one. I think the more games, the more consistent position we play him in, the better and better he'll get. So yeah, I'm really pleased for Ben, and I'm really pleased with him.
How's Jordan Houghton?
Yeah, a bit of bit of bad news for us, really. So he's going to be out for a little while. I'm gutted for him. I said to you, I was really disappointed and angry with the tackle that didn't even get a free kick. It's ridiculous because it's mean he's unavailable to us for a while now. So it shows the importance of us signing Andrew Sermon when we did as well. Gives us more options. But yeah, I'm gutted for Jordan. Really, really, really gutted. He's a big part of what we do, whether he's playing, whether he's not. And he's been a really big player for us since we took over. So yeah, I'm really I'm upset for him, but he's really positive. He's going to work hard, and we're not talking about end of the season. You know, I'm just talking longer than we would have liked. It's going to be 8 weeks plus probably. So that's where we're at with that. So he's got everyone's well wishes. He'll get it fixed early next week, and then after that, it's all about making sure he comes back strong and as fit and ready as possible for us when we need him.
Is he going to need an op then?
Yeah,
that's a shame.
Yeah, only a small one, not a big one. So.
Yeah, it's still going under the knife, though, isn't it? It must be. I mean, those sorts of things, I suppose, part and parcel of being a footballer, but it can't be a nice situation to be in that situation.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't help anyone. It's just, and the way it was, you know, it's so just unnecessary. It was an unnecessary tackle. in an avoidable situation that he tried to carry on. He thought he might get away with it, and unfortunately he hasn't. So yeah, it's no good for anyone, is it? And mentally, these things are tough. But Jordan is a very resilient character, a very, very good professional, and that will help him come back quicker and be ready for us quicker than I expect. Well, from what we've been told, so I think he'll be quicker than that. And so yeah, we just got to support him, and all the players will, and make sure that we give him everything we need. And we've got an incredible medical and sports science department here. The guys are brilliant. They give the players everything they possibly can, and they've got a brilliant record of getting people back really quickly and keeping them fit as well. So it's frustrating because it's not a muscle injury. It's not one of them. It's a contact that wasn't needed, and I keep talking about it. It's just it's not fair on Jordan, but these things happen in football, and we have to accept it, and we have to deal with it in the best way we can.
And how's Lewis Thompson getting on?
Yeah, he's doing well. He's going to be knackered because he's just had a little baby. So big congratulations to him and Verity. Really, really good news. Really, really happy seeing that message this week. But he's doing well. He's doing well in his recovery. Obviously, he's back with Norwich because we've got a limited amount of staff compared to them. So they have a lot of staff and a lot of facilities. So he's back with them and spending a bit of time with his wife and little one, which will be nice for him. It will be a silver lining for him at the minute, being injured. And we'll look forward to having him back fairly soon. So we're really confident that Lou will be back earlier than we all thought we would, which was nice. He went to see a specialist and we got some positive news. I can't tell you exactly when that will be, but it's not going to be as long as we all first feared, which is great.
Accrington have made a pretty good fist of the start of this season, haven't they?
Yeah, they're good, and I think if you look at the points they've got and the games in hand, they'll be right up there if they go and win those games in hand. So they're I think they benefit from having a way of doing things and a manager in place and a core group of players for a long time, so they know exactly what they're about. From knowing exactly what they are, what they do, they're a good footballing team. They play with a lot of energy. It's a tough place to go. So, we'll make sure the players will set the scene and make sure they know exactly what they're facing. They'll have a look at that today, and they'll be sent all the stuff as they do with everyone. We just need to, whoever we're playing against at the moment, we need to make sure we go there and be as much us as we possibly can, and play the way and turn the game into the game that we want it to be. So it's been a tough run of fixtures. But if Wednesday can't give the players belief, the Sunderland one can't give the players belief, especially away from home now, then I don't know what will. So the players are in a good place. We're in a good place as a group. We want the league position to be better, and we're working hard to improve that. And I've told you all the way along, it will be. We won't finish up where we are now. I'm confident of that. So we just have to keep making sure we're clawing teams back in. And getting points, and tomorrow's another big opportunity for us to really, we need back-to-back wins. It makes a big difference in this league and how tight it is. And tomorrow we'll go and try and do that.
When you mentioned back-to-back wins there, doing it on the road, I mean, that's something we would never have expected a few weeks ago, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been nice for the players and I think you can see that and I spoke about it to you, that the 2 wins we've had, and obviously the cup games as well. It's been good for us. It's been really good for us. The pitch has been good. We've put in good performances. The players are really feeling really connected, really together. We prepare well, and it's the same for tomorrow. Nothing changed in that sense. So, from where we were away from home to where we are now is completely different, and no one's worried about that now. I think the players are really building a spirit and a confidence in what we're doing, that we can go anywhere and play against anyone and really put in a performance. And then hopefully the result will take care of itself. And we have to do the same now. There'll be some tired bodies, there'll be some tired minds. Once that game starts, it's all about us. It's about what we do, respecting Accrington because they've got a real threat, but making sure, as I said, we try and turn the game into what we want it to be.